coming in from Nepal. These right here are being called the Gen Z protest. At least 19 people died and several hundred were injured. The clashes came today when the government banned Facebook, Instagram, X, and WhatsApp, among other social media sites, for not following strict guidelines. Demonstrators call it censorship. Now, in the last few hours, the government backed down and lifted that social media ban. But I can tell you tonight, thousands of miles away from Nepal, here in Virginia, you can see right here, people gather to honor the victims and demand change in their homeland. Our Katie Lusso is in Manassas with their message.
Tonight, hundreds came out in a show of solidarity with the young people who were injured or killed in Nepal. They say this was not just about social media, but also about fighting for free speech and against what they are calling corruption within the Nepalese government.
No more killing!
Outside the Nepal American Community Center in Manassas,
No more corruption!
They stood together,
Justice!
calling for justice.
We are with Gen Z!
For those killed in Nepal during the Gen Z protest. Thousands were participating in the protest when police in Nepal opened fire on the crowd, killing more than a dozen people and injuring more than 100 others. For each in this crowd in Manassas Monday, what happened is personal.
A few of my friends back in Nepal, they all were at the protest.
It was really heartbreaking to hear this news of what happened.
It really just heartbreaks me because, you know, I'm not born there, but I still have a connection. That's my heritage, that's my country.
Many telling WUSA 9 they moved from Nepal to Northern Virginia seeking a better life.
I was 18, so right after high school, I came here to study, because I wanted to get that better life, right? That's the problem back home. People are not getting that life. They have to go somewhere else. And this is all about that. It's all about the corruption.
They say that's what was at the center of the protests, a desire from the younger generation for change.
A lot of people in the government have been there for longer than I've been alive, which is 20 years. We just don't think that's a fair representation of democracy.
Making the outcome all that much harder to understand.
Knowing they're getting killed out there for protesting for their basic human rights, it's just unfair to me.
Monday, a show of solidarity from the crowd in Manassas and calls for more people to speak up.
Even far away from Nepal, I always stand with Nepal.
Don't stop speaking up, even if they try to make you stop. Please, please don't stop. We have our voices for a reason. Nobody can take that away from us. So make sure you keep on speaking up about what's going on.
And those here vowing to continue speaking up for the people of Nepal. In Manassas, I'm Katie Lusso, WUSA 9.